What's going on, everyone? My name is Size, and welcome back to the Lords of the Fallen video. So I decided to go back and look at some of my older Vigor farms to see if any of them survived the patch, and I'm happy to say that one of them actually did. So we're going to go over in this video on how we set it up, how we can go ahead and get a massive amount of Vigor per hour, and yeah, basically just go over the farm. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Vestige of the Lowish. From there, we're going to basically turn around, go through the kind of like little tunnel. There'll be a boss here, so if you haven't defeated him, go ahead and do that already. Then we're going to go here and drop down this ladder. From there, we're going to run across this giant wall and basically just keep heading straight. Like I said in the beginning, I decided to go back and look at some of my older Vigor farms to see if any of them survived the patch. And I looked through a lot of them and spent a lot of time. And the reason why the videos aren't really like daily anymore is just because it's so hard to find Vigor farms now with all the patches and fixes and nerfs and tweaks to the Scarlet Shadow and stuff, and it's just like, it's very hard to find something consistent. Once you get to the end, just go ahead and drop down the ladder. From there, we're just going to basically run straight ahead into the Umbral realm once you hit the water. And then from there, we are going to go ahead and just run and drop off, and basically keep running straight under the giant bridge. Like I said, it's very hard to find something consistent, and honestly, trying to find new farms too and new methods and stuff is very difficult now. So that's why I went ahead and looked to see if we found any farms that, have survived the patch, any of my older farms, because they were all really good, all my older farms. So basically, once you reach here, we're just going to chill out until about 90-95% of the eye being filled until the Scarlet Shadow spawns. And then basically, like I said, once you get to like 90-95%, or even really, I guess you could do it at pretty much any time, but just be, cautious that enemies are probably going to spawn around you. So that's why I say like around probably like the 80-90% range, you want to kind of come right here where I'm at. And just basically place your feet, basically, let me get in the position, right here. Just want to chill out, basically like right here, and just basically wait till he spawns. Once the Scarlet Shadow spawns, we're then going to go ahead and soul flay the door in front of us, and then he should be basically glitched and bugged to where he'll kind of be spawned like behind us somewhere, so we can go ahead and straight and just farm in front of us without being interrupted from the Scarlet Shadow, and we keep that nice high Vigor multiplier without having to worry about actually, him pursuing us. So I'm going to do a jump cut until the Scarlet Shadow spawns, and I'll kind of give you guys an example how we get him stuck. Also, if you guys need any runes, items, vigor, or anything like that, you can go ahead and look at my sponsor's website right here. I'll have a link to it in the description. Now, a few things you guys can do to go ahead and increase your vigor multiplier to get it to where I'm at, like at that 4.20, or even to get it higher to get that 5.0 multi or close to it. What you can go ahead and do is run Nalak runes. Now, Nalak runes you get from soul flaying the mimics, and you can go ahead and increase your chances of getting that by running Lucky Enchantment Balls, they'll double stack. Running the Bountiful Rings, they'll go ahead and increase your item discovery rate. And then the Pumpkin Skin Mask, which you can get from killing the Pumpkin Boss in the Pumpkin event. It'll also go ahead and increase your item discovery rate as well. So doing all of those will give you the best chances of actually getting those Nalak runes to actually drop any Soulflay the Mimics. Now, what I do is I run Jeffrey's Dagger because it has 3 all-socket runes, so you can throw in any rune types, and I throw 3 Nalak runes in. But pretty much any weapon with 3 agility socket rune types will go ahead and work as well. And what I also do is run Jeffrey's Dagger offhand and run a basically just a high physical damage main hand, two-handed weapon, and doing that, I won't get any of the negatives of the Nalak runes. But you can also run something like Pieta Sword or something that does no physical damage, and run 3 Nalak runes in there, and that won't basically do anything to you because all it does is decrease physical damage. So if you're not running a physical damage weapon, that won't have any effect on your weapon. So basically doing those is how I get my Vigor multi and how you can get the higher Vigor multi than I have because I only have 3 Nalak runes right now. And I also seen somebody say, I don't know if it still works or not, but like if you go and soulflay a mimic, if you have like a save before that, you can go ahead and soulflay a mimic, basically go back and like force close your game, restore that save, and then just keep doing it until you get that Nalak rune to drop from that mimic. But I'm not too sure if that method still works or not. And then if you need to heal at all, doing this farm at all, you can go ahead and run the Ring of Nourishment, which will get health back upon killing an enemy. And you can also run Brio Stone Trios to get your health back as well, or healing spells from like Radiance and stuff like that. They'll also work. So basically, as he's about to spawn, we're just going to chill right here. Once he goes ahead and spawns, or the eye turns red, go ahead and soul flay the door in front of you. Once the door is soul flayed, just chill for like a few seconds. And then basically we're just going to run through the door. From there, we're just going to go ahead and keep going straight. Soul flay the next door like we did in the other video when I first showed the farm. And then from here, there'll be a, what do you call it, visage here, whatever you want to call him. We're just going to go ahead and basically just kill him. Like I said, go ahead and kill him. After you kill him, there'll be another enemy up here. Go ahead and take care of that enemy with a ranged weapon. Basically, once those two enemies are dead, we're good to basically go ahead and start the farm. Also, if the enemies aren't spawning like you see here, like there's nothing spawning, make sure you rested the vestige, that can fix it. And also what I found to really fix it is if you go straight here to the like middle gates, where this, what do you call it, like soul flayed belly you can do right here, and you wait for a few seconds, as you can see, all the enemies will just pop up. I'm not really too sure why, but resting on a vestige and then doing that will usually 99% of the time fix the issue of the enemies not spawning here. And then you'll just be able to basically go ahead and farm. Now another thing I will say as well is try to stay away from the top left and top right corners of this area when you're farming, because it seems like if you stay there for too long in any of the corners, like the top corners, it'll go ahead and fix the Scarlet Shadow, and he'll teleport onto you, and it'll kind of ruin the farm. So just go ahead and be cautious of that. But if you just have to go, for a second in those corners, you'll be fine. Just don't try to linger there for too long. But basically, doing this farm, I'm getting around 600-700k an hour. Obviously, it's going to depend on how much Vigor multi you have, how lucky you are on getting the, like stone-faced ladies and reapers and all that to spawn, and also how the enemies are spawning interacting. Because sometimes, like I said, they'll be a little weird. Sometimes you'll get like a crap ton of them to spawn, and sometimes you'll kind of get them trickling in. So it really depends. On how lucky you are, like I said, and stuff like that, and a little bit RNG. But most of the time, I think you get around 400 to 500k, and then like if you have a high Vigor multi like I do, and then you're getting those stone-faced ladies and stuff like that to spawn, you can easily get around 700 to 800k per hour. Definitely with a higher multi, you can get 800k per hour. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy the farm, and if you have any other questions about this farm, any of my videos on my YouTube channel, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. If you guys also have any farms you want me to check out, any content ideas I can make on the game, or build ideas, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and explore those as well. If you guys could also hit that like and subscribe button, it lets me know you're enjoying these type of videos, to keep making more content and farms, and grinding out to find new farms on Lords of the Fallen, and honestly really helps your YouTube algorithm get it out to a lot of people, and it really helps with the growth of the channel. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.